jump into this. I was a little late starting, so I apologize. It looks like the players have already started. And we are here into the Banshee Cup. Welcome, everybody. Qualifier number 1. My sleep schedule is annihilated. Good morning. Yes, good morning, Bandit. What? What? You got all the energy in the world. I know, bud. I know, bud. Me too. I got all the energy in the world. Banshee Cup, good morning. What's up, Rob? Hello, Ash Mantle. Hello, Mel. Hello, Foo Fighter. Good morning, everybody. Banshee Cup is a new tournament series that has just begun today. It is, this is the first of 6 qualifiers. Sorry, I'm just, that's 12 days of being up this early, plus then playoffs. But either way, we've got some fun games for all of you today. Banshee Cup is going to be using the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps. I do not believe there are any tournament-based bans, so yeah, I do not believe there are any tournament-based bans. So everything is up and available outside of what's banned, of course, at the top of the screen, and what is played in the game. My back is annihilated. 14 inches of heavy, wet snow. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Sorry, I closed my eyes for a little too long there. I am sorry, Foo Fighter. Enjoy laying around. Be sure to take some Advil. What's up, Susborn? Your friends are playing in this match. Thanks for casting it. Thanks for being here, bud. No pre-bans planned for this at all. Alright, cool. We do have a Brightwing Hogger Diablo Tracer Falstead for the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. To round out the draft here for Three-Legged Cat, it is going to be... I don't know, man. My brain's... I'm not awake yet. Greymane! Greymane for Guard of Terror. Man, I am going to be a quality caster today. No, it's a pretty good draft. I think Three-Legged Cat kind of has they have a fantastic draft for siege potential. They're great. They have a great draft for also grabbing camps and pushing lanes, as I said. The opposing side, though, has a fantastic team fight. Furious Bloody Investigation has such a good team fight, and I feel like that's what they're just going to do. They're going to team fight. They're going to win the team fight. They're going to go split push, or they're going to go push in a lane that is adjacent to where they won the team fight. Man, that is some quality breakdown from me. I am so awake. Which team wins Garden of Terror? Three-Legged Cat or FBI? Alright, 2 minutes. Get your gambles in. On the left-hand side, we have got Three-Legged Cat, BRB Soaking, playing your Dahaka High Wraith on the Greymane. Captain Rex will be your Sylvanas. Dark to play Muradin, and last but not least, Deviant will be your Rhaegar. On the right-hand side, Furious Bloody Investigation. Curtis is your Hogger. We've got a Diablo played by Reckety Noob. Coffee on the Falstad. Serenity on your Tracer. And Lolanka. Nailed it on the Brightwing. Auto attack Falstad as your is the build for our Bird Boy right now. We've got a enhanced agility Dahaka, Muradin Third Wind. Good drag to land on the Reckety Noob immediately. Gets a little spell armor from the Brightwing, and that's about all that she wrote when it comes to that first engagement. Curtis in the top lane, already getting a wave. And just play it safe. Not going to push into the fort front gate, just going to get the wave back off to their own fort front gate and just chill out for the time being. Alright, hey, we got odds on the gamble. That's always fun. Phase shift into Falstad, overpower into the fort front gate area. Dark takes a bit of damage on the Muradin, but as I mentioned earlier, third win Muradin, he'll heal back up quite quickly from his trait. And he'll chill in the bush for the time being. Dwarf toss in, couple autos onto Coffee, no kill to be achieved. Tracer on the right-hand side will be grabbing Siege Giants for the bottom lane. Greymane to grab a Bruiser Camp for the same lane. 12 stacks for the Diablo on his Soulstone, as he's going to be working on mid lane Soak. He also did go into Spell Shield level 1. 4 for the bottom of the driveway. Dude, I swear to God, I swear, snowplow drivers purposefully, they see an open spot of, like, your driveway, and they're just like, ah, yes, the perfect place to dump all of the snow as I drive by. Bottom lane Siege is going to be kicking off here for a three-legged cat. Diablo comes down, gets an overpower, and that's actually a phase shift onto Falstad. Might have been a misclick right there from Brightwing. Either way, Diablo did tap well, and he's going to heal up quite a bit. Some fire stomps through this wave. Muradin gets overpowered over the wall. Dwarf tosses out. Pulse Bomb hits a minion. And no kill to be achieved, but the fort front gate will fall. Falstad barrel rolls in. High rate takes a bit of damage. Dark is actually going to jump back into this. Rhaegar is... Oh, God. Rhaegar's fine? Rhaegar's fine? Rhaegar's not fine. First blood goes over to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. Dahaka and Sylvanas are going to work on this camp on the top left, and our first seed is up and available. Oh, you just finished it? Yeah, I swear to God, snowplow drivers, like, they get some sort of joy about ruining your day by dumping all that snow in front of your driveway. My neighbor actually got honked at. He got yelled at by the snowplow driver like last week because he was snow blowing and he was blowing it into the street, and the plow driver's like, "Don't do that." So his answer is exactly what I would have said, is don't drop all the snow in front of my mailbox then. Diablo jumps into top lane. Hogger's able to get the kill. Sylvanas will go down. Back and bottom. Greymane gets a bit of siege onto the fort here, as Brightwing will push up the wave or clear out the wave. 7 talent on both sides, just about to be achieved. As Hogger's gonna bounce around for this camp. Nice vertical bounce. Nice vertical bounce off the little structure right there. And second seed, top center of the map. We'll see if it's going to be contested. Looking at the positioning just of the players right now. Sylvanas is being harassed by Diablo in mid. He's going to get dove on by a few of the enemies. Phase shift from Brightwing comes through in time. No kill to be achieved. I'm putting it back where it came from. That's perfect. That's what I should say next time, too. Alright. Little Skullcracker from Muradin. Falstad answers with a whole heckload of damage. Diablo tries to Shadow Charge in. Almost gets the kill onto Dark there. Taps well. Trait kicks in. That'll be full health Muradin in a few seconds here. Hogger looking for a bounce through the enemy. Gets a staggering blow onto the Dahaka. Greymane doesn't lunge in for any sort of damage. But Falstad Diablo looming here, looking to maybe jump into the top lane. Rhaegar with a few heals over the wall. Alright. 1 out of 3 seeds still to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. Brightwing phase shift is up and available. Curtis gets the channel uninterrupted. No Gilnean cocktail splash attempt onto through the Diablos. Muradin jumps in here. Phase shift from Brightwing. Diablo Shadow charges in. Overpower onto Dark. As Deviant, the Rhaegar is a little low here. Does go down to Hogger. Easy throw Dynamite. And Muradin Dwarf tosses out. His trait will kick in. Third kill to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. Looking at Dark here. And Curtis. Wow, that polymorph. Nicely done. Nicely done from Brightwing. The polymorph will save Hogger there, as he was a little deep off that bounce. Third objective about to be spawning here, bottom left of the map. We'll have 10 talents here on both sides, so let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, as we have 10s on the top of your screen. Tracer will go into Sticky Bomb, if you are wondering. Isolation, Ancestor Healing, Curse Bullet, Wailing Arrow, no mind control from Sylvanas. Muradin considering a Haymaker, maybe? Nope, he's gonna go Avatar. We do have Gust, Shockwave, Sticky Bomb, as well as Blink Heal and the Diablo Lightning Breath.
Ah, there it is. Gather the seed before your enemy does.
Drag onto Hogger in mid lane. And that's about all that's achieved from BRB Soaking. I was thinking maybe more, as Dark was floating around here. No kill to be achieved. Seed will be given away. Hold up. Diablo's going to Shadow Charge in. Drag from Dahaka. Phase shift from Brightwing. How much HP does this tower have? It's got to be like, it's 15. I was like, there's not even a sliver of HP on that bar. Bottom lane Siege, though, from Greymane and Rhaegar. Going to try and push up this wave onto the fort. That's already below 50%. Tracer's a little low here, wants to play it safe, does have her Pulse Bomb ready to go. Murden Dwarf tosses over the wall. Serenity Tracer has to blink away multiple times. Shockwave from the backline does not save the Diablo, as the Soul Stone will be expended. And he'll be back into the game here already. I look over at Twitch chat, and immediately Hogger dies. Nice kill from the side of Three-Legged Cat. They finally pick up... Well, actually, that was their second kill. Ancestor healing early onto the Greymane, but it was actually a really nice call. Gust from Falstad pushes the enemy back into Diablo's Lightning Breath. It does expire. And TV Coffee looking to get out of here. The isolation goes wide from Dahaka. High Wraith was split from the team. And Tracer's able to blink in and find the kill. Wailing Air from Sylvanas does go out as well. Doesn't deny the kill. So it's a trade for Assassin. Objective phase still up and available at the top right of the map. Yeah. Dahaka has his enhanced agility at 5 stacks. Steps out of the bush, looks for the drag. Can't find it. Currently with 5 stacks, you have mount speed, so you have 130%. But he'll be able to go even further than that as he can max out at 140%. Falstad has respawned. Hogger cleared out a Sapper or 2. The fight in mid lane does continue. Phase shift from Brightwing bolsters the health of our Tracer here. And Muradin just chilling. Looking to maybe jump in with a Stormbolt. It's actually going to be Siege. Siege will be the call with the Bronzebeard Rage level 13. They take out the side walls. Curse Bullet goes fishing for some Diablo health and finds about 35% of it. Yeah. Always forget if it's 30 or 35%. Siege Giant's grab for the mid lane. Falstad barrel rolls in, looking for the Gust. Diablo Shadow Charge onto Rhaegar, who gets hit with a Pulse Bomb. The Lightning Breath will tickle the toes of Greymane, but it's Dark who's split from the team. Pop the Avatar does go down. It's a double kill to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. And they will be able to grab Objective Phase off that as well. Flamethrowers instead of shovels to melt the snow. I feel like I'd end up spending a lot of money on gas to use a flamethrower. Also, I live in a national forest, so I don't think the forest rangers would be too happy about that. Nice kill onto the Greymane in mid lane, just as the objective phase will be grabbed. Garden Terror will spawn in top, mid, and bottom for Furious Bloody Investigation, as they have 7 kills, and they look to open up top lane further. Looks like the Dahaka Hearth out of mid lane. Oh, no. Just the wave's going to be pushed up a little bit. Nah, Falstad will stay up there. Okay. It looked like he was floating down to mid lane to help out with Hogger here, but seems like the objective phase is already pretty much done, so Falstad will push things up and top. And this objective should confirm the fort, unless there is a quick rotation with a lot of clear, and I don't think that's going to be achieved. No. Sylvanas value should come through. Bottom lane fort does go down. Shockwave from Hogger answers the drag of BRB Soaking as the Lightning Breath from Diablo does come out. And Muradin, the Dwarf King, will fall. I'm going to invent a heated conveyor belt driveway. Isn't that just a heated driveway?
Red team has destroyed the fort.
Isn't that just a more complex heated driveway? Uh-oh, BRB Soaking, caught out in top lane. Brightwing blinks in. There's the Gust into the wall. Dahaka burrows under the ground. He has those Tunneling Claws, level 16 for the movement speed, as well as he's got the enhanced agility, but the entire team is after him. Tracer gets the blinks. BRB soaking tanks 2 tower shots and goes down. He's like, you know what? If I'm gonna fall, it'll be my choice. It's not gonna be to any sort of gank. Let me have my dream. Oh, I'm not denying you the dream. I'm just trying to rationalize it so I can understand it as well. Oh, trust me, I'm not trying to kill the dream. By all means, you enjoy your overly complex heated driveway. Imposing presence level 16 from Murden. Makes sense, though, with the Tracer. With the Tracer full stat auto attack damage. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Waking up today is difficult. Waking up today has been very difficult. Oof. Just pray that the tea kicks in eventually. The caffeine helps. 3d9 in kills. Next objective phase is here in the bottom center of the map. It's even talent tiers for the time being. Drag from Dahaka lands onto Falstead. Murden's Stormbolt will not connect. BRB soaking. Burrows has the tunneling claws as well as the lurker strain. Gets the bop, the drag. It's a lot of damage into Falstad. The ancestor healing is just a touch too late. The lightning breath slowing down a few enemies as Curtis is going to go down. The Hogger will be picked off. Sylvanas is able to haunting wave over the wall. Tracer is going to try and chase in. Gus from Falstad pushes Muradin and Greymane back, but it looks like there's enough damage. No, there isn't enough damage. I thought there would be a trade between Greymane and Falstad, but it's not going to be the case. Muradin's still getting chased in bottom lane. Diablo gets a bop with a shadow charge. Overpower does connect. And Muradin answers back with a Stormbolt of his own. Conveyor portion would allow the wet driveway to rotate to the dry side. Then you wouldn't. But then you'd be missing out on the joys of slipping on your driveway as you try and take your trash can out. Because the sun slightly melted the snow, but not completely. So now your driveway's an ice skating rink. $33 stacks on our Falstead currently for his auto attack build. We have 1 out of 3 seeds for both sides. 20 talent tier, closing in for Furious Bloody Investigation. As it's 4 to 10 in kills. Oh, Dahaka burrows in. He's in top. Oh, wait, hold on. TV Coffee. Gets the phase shift from Brightwing. Brightwing phase shifts into Dahaka. She blinks away to Diablo, and the Dahaka still gets picked off. Or excuse me, the Falstead still gets picked off. Said a lot of words there, and I don't think any of them actually made any sense as I said them. You did forget about the memes, yes. Alright, well, our Rhaegar gets the channel on the objective. 2 out of 3 seeds to our blue team 3-legged cat. Siege Giants and Catapult in bottom lane are approaching the keep front gate, but Dahaka should get the clear on that before any sort of losses do happen. Wind Tunnel Falstead level 20, no control Hogger. We've got the Get Stuffed Tracer as Murden Dwarf tosses in looking for the Stormbolt initiation. And luckily for Tracer, a minion will absorb that. We actually have the Fairy Protector at level 20 for Brightwing. Hellgate for Diablo as well. On the opposing side, Rewind Muradin. Greymane's got his Blunderbuss. We have the Farseer's Blessing for Rhaegar. Sylvanas will go Bolt of the Storm and Contagion, level 20 on the Dahaka for that spread isolation. Diablo Hellgates in after taking a heckload of damage from the Greymane. Gus from Falstad splits Dahaka away. He burrows, uses the Lurker Strain. Tracer hits the Pulse Bomb. There's a big slow onto Dahaka. He answers with a drag, and he's just going to be hit with a Shockwave from the Hogger and will be taken down. Furious Bloody Investigation looking to back off after taking a Wailing Arrow hit.
Collect the seed and don't fret about
Hey,
the
Lard, good morning.
Ahoy, ahoy.
How you doing today, bud? I thought that was just going to be the objective phase, so I was just going to drink some tea and look at chat. But no, apparently there was a fight in mid lane. Tracer gets dropped a little low. But I think she's out of there just fine. Still Dahaka dead for 24 seconds. Looking to see... Yeah, he'll have Brushstock up when he respawns, but I don't think this objective phase will be up for contest by that time. As I said in the draft, I like the siege potential of three-legged cat, but the team fight of Furious Bloody Investigation is fantastic. Here's that siege potential at work right now. Top lane fort goes down rapidly. Burden anchoring for the allies. But meanwhile, Tracer's going to get the objective. Slowly, but surely. And the rest of the team pushes up bottom lane just a little bit further. Wind chills down to the negative 20 Fahrenheit. Whoo, that is cold. We have a storm today, but I don't know what time it starts at. All I know is I want to be back in bed. I'm so sleepy. Oh, Falstad clears out top lane easily.
Soon you will have another seed to gather, heroes.
All right.
It won't be long.
One of these two teams will find themselves a Garden Terror here in a moment. 5 to 11 in kills. Sylvanas gets a quick clear onto bottom lane, but that might be the green light for Furious Bloody Investigation to find a team fight. Diablo face checks a bush and takes so much HP. Excuse me, will be dropped so quickly. Anyways, Reckety Noob is getting low here. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas in the flank, and oh my god, she comes through with the quadra kill. Oh no. Oh no, Tracer. Oh no, Tracer. Oh no, Tracer.
Team kill!
Oh no, Tracer. It was looking so good. It was looking so good up until when it wasn't. Sylvanas with the Captain Rex with the giga flank, man. Nicely done. Very, very well done. As we still have 20 seconds to go. Greymane keeping that inner beast active. The top lane is pushed in. The Garden Terror will spawn on the keep, basically, which has already dropped down to below 50%. And this is going to be Diablo going down.
Team kill!
So Diablo full death timer as he was picked up just as his allies are respawning. Top lane keep does go down, but it's not gonna be siege to end. No one saw that, Greymane. No one saw it. Nothing to talk about. Garden Terror in bottom lane is fairly far back, but this mid lane is pushed onto the keep. Gonna look for a second keep. Muradin Dwarf tosses in, looking for the Stormbolt initiation. Cannot land it. And no kill to be found. God dang. I mean, I said their siege potential's great, and holy heck. Greymane looking for coffee here. And Falstad's able to barrel roll back towards the Hall of Storms for safety. Core shielding is gonna get scratched, but it looks like that's about it. No destruction. And the Garden Terror bottom lane will be cleared out as it gets to the keep front gate. Tracer trying to play this safe by the safety of her towers. And then just like that, in like, what, 3 minutes or so? The game went from looking great to Furious Bloody Investigation to all three-legged cat. But it's not over yet. The team fight, as I mentioned before, is still really strong for Furious Bloody Investigation. They find a good team fight. They could look for a win. Death timers are long. Win potential could be through top. Yeah. All right, well, time to paint the map blue-ish. A lot of camps to be grabbed on the left-hand side. You thought it was going to be over with the team kill? I kind of did too. Surprised they went for the mid keep and then they tried for core after the mid keep when everyone was like just respawning. Or, yeah, I think the Diablo was just coming back at that time. Either way, waves are pushed in. The map is dang near blue when it comes to camps here. Seems like the priority call is going to be to bottom
I
lane.
feel a seed germinating. Are you ready for it?
I am. Excuse me. Alright, so. It seems like Furious Bloody Investigation will let the waves crash into them. And they'll give this objective phase. Yeah, this just makes sense. Grab the last camp. The enemy team's not going to be stepping out. Furious Bloody Investigation will let all this crash in, clear it out safely, and then maybe look for a team fight. I don't need to rush out for this objective phase here. Sorry, making sure ads won't run. So, the big waiting game is when does Furious Bloody Investigation step out? And the other question is, will Three-Legged Cat be ready to take advantage of that? Or will they be the ones being ganked? No camps to be grabbed. The map is blue. Got some Turtle Terrans here. I have to wonder what the comms are like in Three-Legged Cat. 24-minute Garden of Terror game to start out the day. Well, just rotating his forward. Dahaka's splitting around the map. He's also got the enhanced agility completed out. He's got brush stock as well. Sylvanas gets a little bit extra siege in bottom lane with the minion wave as the enemy was busy clearing other lanes. Greymane does the same for mid. Another objective will be spawning. This will be on the top right. Dahaka's maybe the target. No, they're just going to clear the wave. Once again, the map is blue, as the bottom siege giants will be picked up by Three-Legged Cat. Seems that Furious Bloody Investigation does want to try for this objective. Falstad clearing bottom lane siege giants. He's got flight up and available. Shadow charge to start things out. Diablo takes gets just slowed, I think. I don't think the cursed bullet was thrown out. There's a lightning breath. There's the cursed bullet. Shockwave goes wide, and that's Dahaka going down. Diablo initiated into Murden, and he answers with a Stormbolt. Nicely done. Objective phase to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. What a way to start the day, chat. A casual half-hour Garden of Terror map. And they say League of Legends has long games. Oh man, full souls for Diablo. 63 stacks on our Falstad. And it's level 25. Approaching for Three-Legged Cat. And Furious Bloody Investigation. Dahaka's still down for 12 seconds. Falstad tries to jump in. Hellgate in from Diablo. Can't find anything else beyond harassment. Warm-up cast. Yeah. Hey, I'm glad we jumped into this series. I'm glad we got this series. It's a nice way to start the day. So Garden Terror pushes up the lanes, and that's really about it. Maybe some siege damage was achieved on a keep or some. But overall, not a whole lot gained. Quick camp to be grabbed. Diablo chilling in the bush. Dahaka sets up on the left-hand side. Haka steps in, lands the drag, cursed bullet, huge wailing arrow from Sylvanas, Gus from Falstead with the wind tunnel as BRB Soaking is isolated by that. Speaking of isolation, the contagion looking like it hit 3 people. They still get the camp on the side of Three-Legged Cat, the Ancestor Healing. Farseer's Blessing will give Dark a whole heckload of HP. Hogger tries to get a no-control kill, and that won't achieve anything. Diablo fire stomps out. Does he get some healing? He gets enough. Goes back in with the Shadow Charge Pulse Bomb from Tracer. Confirms the kill. It's a double kill, but Diablo, nice Bolt of the Storm from Captain Rex. Blink heal from Brightwing. As Falstad is going to throw a hammering out. They're going to go for this camp, though, for bottom lane. Speaking of bottom lane, Catapult arriving to the keep. 27-minute Catapult dealing over 1,000 damage into structures. Woof. Nicely done. Dahaka has respawned. Greymane grabs a camp for top. Hold up. Bottom lane, they're going to try and find a kill onto Captain Rex. The isolation contagion does spread to 2. But that doesn't stop the auto attack damage from confirming a Sylvanas kill. Meanwhile, as Hogger respawns, he'll be able to clear out the siege giants and such that have arrived to his core, and they'll get 1 or 2 autos into the core right there. But the shielding will eat all that. Falstad working on the camp on the right side of our screen. Gonna fly in, looking for the wind tunnel. Greymane, though, might take down Coffee. The face shift from Brightwing is good. Earth Grasp Totem has dropped down from Rhaegar, but that will not save the Shaman. Murden turned into a pig, and he's able to get out of there still. Sylvanas and Rhaegar are still dead. The bottom lane keep is getting low here. Should be taken down. Dark gets hit with a pulse bomb and does go down as the avatar is activated. Sylvanas has respawned. And they're not ending? Wait, they are ending? A 30-minute Garden Terror game to kick off the day? Is it over? I'm not sure. This is something to be concerned about, I'm not gonna lie. This is something to be concerned about. Sylvanas is Hearthing on the right side. Get full really, really quickly. Wind Tunnel from Falstad pushes a few away. Doesn't interrupt Sylvanas. They're going for it. They're going for it. Siege Giants are trying to race it. Jeez Louise. Jeez. Those Siege Giants are rocketing through that core, but it is going to be the members of Furious Bloody Investigation to take map number 1 in our first best of 3 of the day. I agree, Lard. I think we needed level 30s. Chat, the sun's not even out yet. The sun's not even out yet. What's up, Zarant? How you doing, bud? Ugh. Perfect time. Perfect time. This is the exact perfect time to start talking about food. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. Qualifier number 1, day number 1. There are 6 qualifiers. Ugh. That's 11 more times I have to wake up this early on a weekend. And then there's the playoffs. Actually only 10 because I won't be casting next week's Sunday. I am supposed to be teaching snowboarding that day. I'm gonna go make some money. Bacon, bacon, and more bacon. That sounds good though. That does sound good. I haven't had bacon in a while. I've just been buying sausages because they're just cheaper at the store. Cold pizza. Ooh. Dude, cold pizza just hits so good in the morning. Alright, left-hand side will be Furious Bloody Investigation, right-hand side Three-Legged Cat. The teams did swap sides if you were here for the first map. So as we get into the next gamble, the sides will be swapped based on the sides they're armed. You're making chilaquiles right now? Oh. That sounds good. Everything sounds good. I just ate, and everything sounds good. Junkrat, Rexar banned out for Dragonshire. We're looking at a Lucio and something else. Do we get a Samuro ban? I don't buy bacon a lot because of what you said. It's too expensive. Oh, I was like, what did I say? What did I say? Did I badmouth bacon? Yeah, no, it is expensive. It's costly. I used to buy it all the time, but it just the price of it just went up way too much. Even buying it in bulk or like buying it from the butcher, it's still just way too much nowadays. And the sausages are cheaper. It's like $2 for 8 sausages. That's quite a deal in my opinion. And it's good quality stuff. Anubarak first picked for the side of Three-Legged Cat. Not a bad start for Dragonshire. Do have the Beatles as a delay around the channel for the objective, or potentially. Anduin was not played in map 1. Right? Yeah, Anduin wasn't played. It was Rhaegar and something else. Rhaegar Brightwing. So Anduin could be... Sorry. So early. Anduin could be either grabbed here or banned away because you don't want to deal with Genji Light Bomb, Blaze follow up with his AoE Jet Propulsion CC. It's going to be Stukov Urel, okay. Not a bad draft whatsoever from Three-Legged Cat to start out. They have kind of a well-rounded draft, and they can just kind of fill the rest with assassins as they need. Which hero character would make the best would be the best sausage maker? I mean, there is a Chef Stitches. There is a Chef Stitches, but I don't know if I would really want to eat anything Chef Stitches makes. There's the Anduin ban. That makes sense. Homemade Bragg's egg from our chicken and avocado, I assume, given from a friend's tree. Nice. You'd love some cereal, though? Nothing hits like some Cocoa Puffs. Actually, it's Captain Crunch all day. Captain Crunch all day. Butcher sausages? Probably butcher sausages would be good, but once again, don't know if I would want to eat anything Butcher makes. I don't know where that sausage came from. I think Blaze is a secret chef. Well, I mean, like, Blaze is kinda like he's a fire bat, so he's like a firefighter, and they're you know, firefighters are all great at cooking, right? So yeah, I would agree with you on that. Whitemane, she could handle a good sausage. But what about Dreadlord Jaina? Jaina, Hammer, Urel, Stukov, Anubarak. Not a bad draft from Three-Legged Cat. What is this last pick? What does Furious Bloody Investigation want to go into? Is the Blaze a main tank or is he solo? Sorry, I hate yawning on stream. I apologize. These teams are just so boring. No, it's just so early for me. Sorry, I'm doing my best not to yawn on stream during these games, but it is early, and Tyrael will round out the draft. He's more of an arsonist than a firefighter. You've got a point there. My counterpoint is I don't have one. Star prediction. Which team wins Dragonshire? Oh, let me swap the team names here.
Prepare for combat.
There we go. Alright, so the teams are on the proper sides. On the left-hand side of Dragonshire, map number 2 of our first best of 3 of the day, we've got a Furious Bloody Investigation. Lokana. That's my best attempt on the Sally Thymane. We've got a Coffee Vala, Serenity Genji, Reckety Noob, Tyrael, and a solo lane Curtis Blaze. On the right-hand side of the map, three-legged cat, looking to take us to a map number 3. Soaking will be your Urel, Deviant Stukov, Captain Rex, Jaina, Dark to play your Anubarak, and High Wraith will be the Sergeant Hammer. Advanced Artillery level 1 for Sergeant Hammer. I have to check these level 1s because they changed all the icons for some weird reason. Tyrael will be Ardent Restoration. Jaina picking up Fingers of Frost. We'll actually see the Reactive Ballista Spores for Stukov. Another talent icon that was changed. Gamble's up and available as well.
Red team draws first blood.
I don't know about English voice lines, but in German language, Blaze even talks about grilled sausages. Does he really? Genji jumps in, drops the hammer down a little low, but can't stick around too long for any more damage, so has to back away. And Hammer keeps just wailing on bottom lane. Alright, we got odds. Thank you very much, everyone, for participating in the gamble. Genji jumps in once again. Bunch of shurikens to the hammer. Tyrael trying to do the same thing. Vala gives up the camp, vaults in, Hungering Arrow. And a double kill picked up by the Genji. Furious Bloody Investigation will start out map number 2 with a double kill in their pockets. Not a bad start, especially in this hammer composition. They did lose a bit of their fort front gate. And I do believe, yeah, Tyrael's gonna just chill here for the time being. Stitch, oh no, yeah, that's exactly what I said, Zorant. But at the same time, Zorant, would you really want to eat any meat given to you by Stitches? It's the same thing I said about Butcher. Like, do you know where that meat came from? Do you think Chef Stitches even washes his hands? I don't think so. But yeah, exactly. Those sausages... Stitches will use, those will be true mystery meat sausages. Captain Rex trying to get the channel on the objective here, delayed out by the Blaze. And the bottom lane will be grabbed once again by the Genji. Alright. Siege Tactics level 4 for Sergeant Hammer. Gain the Unstoppable when you activate. While in Siege mode, Genji jumps in. Looking to see if there's any major fight to be had. Blaze rotates in from the mid lane. And Hammer takes a jump propulsion. Reckety Noob getting a little bit low. But no pick. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh. Dark is... Oh, nicely done. Dark will be able to hearth out in time. Kick onto Genji. But no field goal attempted or achieved. Ooh, sorry. Oh, sneezing fit. Genji will be able to deflect the damage, but still be displaced by the Dragonite. Mid lane fort front gate does go down. And Urel gets one flame breath onto the fort. Meanwhile, back in bottom lane, Sergeant Hammer has the Hover Siege from level 7 and is going to try and push up this wave a little bit onto the fort. What was the longest before a Dragonite? I have this vague memory of level 18. And it was actually a game I was playing in. That's the longest I can recall, like, off the top of my head. This was ages ago. It was level 18 was the first Dragonite of the game. So, what, I don't know, that's like, 12 or so minutes into the in-game time? Something like that. Hungering Arrow, good damage onto the Anubarak. Serenity wants to try and find the kill, and the bug does go down to Tyrael. Still fight sustained in bottom lane. White man gets a little giggle beam and hammer goes down. The hammer composition, hold up, Genji jumps onto BRB soaking, but the Avenging Wrath over the wall. Sausages sourced from Butcher, made by Stitches, frozen by Jaina, then finally after being flown by Falstad, Blaze cooks them.
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon
Kael'thas in the corner like, what am I, a joke to you? Kael'thas literally has convection. Your quick match woes don't count. Damn. Ten Talontier will be here for both sides. Judgment Tyrael, Blaze, Bunker, X-Strike Genji. Scarlet Aegis on the white main. We've got a strafe for the Vala, or spinny shooty shot. Massive shove Stukov, Ardent Defender Urel. BFG on the hammer. Water Elemental for the Jaina and Cocoon on a Nubarak. Dragonite up and available once again. Could be channeled by Three-Legged Cat. No one in mid lane for the time being. It's 4-2 in kills. But structurally, and as we look at the mini-map, things are looking better for Three-Legged Cat. Or things are looking good for Three-Legged Cat. Blaze will clear out that camp in top lane. We've got Sunshrine should be picked up by him as well. Nubarak will take a fistful of damage from Vala. Genji trying to find some shuriken damage in there as well. No level 13, so no Shin Gun. Tyrael's mounted up and making his way to mid lane. I don't think he's going to get the channel and the objective. Urel is showing in the map as she clears out the mid wave. It's, I believe the Dragonite scales per minute. Judgment from Tyrael, X-Strike to follow up from Genji. Bunker activated by Blaze as the deflect from Genji's activated. Jaina's done with her advanced advanced ice block, yeah, right? Oh, it's just frostbite, right? Improved ice block. I think advanced ice block is on the Resurgence of the Storm patch. Blaze and Genji try and put some pressure onto BRB soaking, but it's quite the opposite. Curtis now the one who's getting pressured. Massive shove from Stukov, but Urel still gets the kill. Blaze goes down. 4-3 in kills. This map number 2 is looking better and better for Three-Legged Cat. This is a double elimination bracket, by the way. So loser of the series will drop down to the lower bracket. Mid-wave is onto the fort. Genji jumps in here really quickly and grabs the soak. Level 13 faster to the side of Three-Legged Cat, and they get the second Dragonite of the game. With the Hover Siege, Hammer's able to kind of just work her way towards this fort in bottom lane. Mini-wave will amplify that siege. Mid-fort does go down to the Dragonite. Blaze soaking up top. Trying to find that 13 talent here for the allied side on Furious Bloody Investigation. Judgment from Tyrael. X-Strike from Genji. Stukov trying to get out of here. He's a little bit low. Genji with the deflect jumps right back in. Shurikens to try and find the kill and will be able to do so. Scarlet Aegis activated by Whitemane, but it's not enough to save the Genji. He does go down still. Meanwhile, in top lane, Dragonite gets a second fort.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
All right.
I have seen enough. For now.
Divine Steed for the insta-mount. Camp to be grabbed here for the bottom lane. Bruiser Camp is up and available. Genji is respawning. Yrel just doing the double soak duties. Okay. Thought she might be trying to check the camper, maybe steal it away. Speaking of checks, Dark over here on the right-hand side will be scouting out. And there's that shin gun for Genji at level 13, so that could be a good way for him to burst down the hammer as he jumps in. Stukov and Hammer, though, in bottom lane will be able to grab the Bruiser Camp. More siege available to the side of Three-Legged Cat. What can they get from this? What can they gain? Nubrak looks for a Burrow Charge stun. Can't find any enemy heroes. Big wave in bottom lane to push in here. Decent siege damage available. Yrel jumps in immediately with an Avenging Wrath. Hover siege. His hammer is... Oh, wow, nice. Nubrak was looking to try and jump onto the Genji, but he is able to back away quickly. Oh, there's that subjugation level 13 for white main, as you saw BRB soaking model size reduced. Oh, hold on, a Nubrak goes in for a Burrow Charge. BFG comes through as well. Ardent Defender tanks a whole heckload of damage. And gets about 50% of Yrel back up. The lurking arm from Stukov goes down on the ground. Genji's still able to get out in time. Captain Rex not going to be picked off by Genji as he has to swift strike away. But the siege continues in bottom lane. Keep down to 50%. BRB soaking jumps in. Divine Steed's out. Jaina putting down some zoning blizzards. And they almost take down the keep in bottom. Hold up! I thought Genji was gonna get out of that. Is this the slow burn for a win? No. But they do get the keep in bottom lane. Yrel goes to top. If they get Dragonite, can they end? Is there enough available damage? 11 minutes in? 12 minutes in? Maybe. Or do they just look for a secondary keep? Captain Rex going for the channel, interrupted by Blaze Ones, but he's going to be hit. You could say Blaze is being cooled down by Jaina. Huh, I'll be here all morning with all these great jokes, chat. Tyrael sneaks down to bottom lane. He gets the Moonshine for his allies. No Dragonite to be achieved. Or no Dragonite channelable for Three-Legged Cat for the time being. Yrel on the high side of the wall. Looking to jump into the backline. TV Coffee almost goes down to the BFG. Hammer's the one picked off. Stukov goes down to Genji as well. Uh-oh, things are falling apart on the side of Three-Legged Cat. Can Captain Rex get away? Genji goes in for the Swift Strike. He wants the deflect. He's trying to get the Swift Strike reset. He doesn't get the reset, but he does get the kill. Yrel goes down to Vala, alone on Nubrak. Uh-oh, hold up. Tyrael, no way. Tyrael, no way. Hey, what's up, Nancy? It's freezing for you? Well, I hope you are under a nice, warm, cozy blanket, because that's what I'm doing. And I would like to be horizontal in my cozy bed. But we're here, we're casting. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Dragonite to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation as they pick off a few enemies. It's 9-6 in kills, favoring Furious Bloody Investigation. I heard the Midwest is getting some real cold, some really cold weather. My mom was telling me last night that Michigan got like a crazy bad snowstorm. 2 blankets. It's a 2-blanket day. Yrel is gonna harass Blaze, but unable to get any sort of kill. Some shurikens being thrown out by Genji. Yrel jumps in once again. Cleanse from the white main with the intercession. You're gonna go get a blanket? Oh, that was like... I was in bed thinking about what blanket I was gonna grab for the stream today. Dragonite will expire here in 10 seconds. You're gonna go shovel? Aren't you done? Foo Fighter, aren't you done shoveling? Big props for you casting right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. The sun. Oh, chat. I can see. I can kind of see some of the sky. The sun's starting to rise. Judgment from Tyrael, no level 20 yet. Extract from Genji going in. Jaina gets a root. Oh, hold up. That's a nice big burst of damage onto Tyrael. He's gonna get... Wow, that was like more than 10 seconds off of his death timer right there. Anubrak pops the rewind, looking for Whitemane. She does go down. Curtis is being chased by Urel. Ardent Defender activated, and she gets the Goomba Stomp. It does look like, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to a map number 3. You got home 15 minutes ago. Glad to be inside. This looks like we're going to a map 3, chat. The shoveling never ends. Yeah, that is kind of true. Follow gets picked off. Massive shove pushes Genji away. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading to a map number 3 in our first best of 3 of the day. GG, well played. Right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup. My name is Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we have Furious Bloody Investigation. On the right, it is Three-Legged Cat. It is early. It is very early in the morning, but we're here on Infernal Shrines for map number 3 of our first best of 3 of the day. And we got some bans. This tournament series does use the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3. I think there's like 4 best of 3s today, so we got a lot of games. I will do my best to be awake. Brains are overrated. Sometimes they can be. You know what the worst part is? The worst part is that we'll be done with this and I won't take a nap. Because if I take a nap, then I won't be able to go to sleep tonight. So it's like, I'll just be tired all day today. And then tomorrow. Anyways, Samuro banned out, Johanna, Mephisto, Lucio. What are we going to first pick here on the side of Three-Legged Cat? As this is first pick to them. Looks like the members of Furious Bloody Investigation did prioritize map pick, so they'll be taking us to Infernal Shrines. Hug.
It's your last damn time.
Tychus, Leoric. Obviously, they're gonna Cho'Gall. Obviously, it's a Cho'Gall. What else could it be, chat? Would it be anything but a Cho'Gall? No. No way. Junkrat. What do they want to pair into this? Are they going to go for a Stitches? Could go into like a Stitches composition.
For the alliance above all.
Yeah. Three-Legged Cat could go into a Stitches comp. I would say... Sorry. Excuse me. I would say Cho'Gall, but I don't know if you really want to Cho'Gall into a Tychus Leoric this or I just don't think you want to do that. That seems like a bad time all around. Zeratul banned out? Okay, don't want to deal with his backline burst and dive. Okay. They do need a healer on the side of Furious Bloody Investigations. They could limit the healer pool. Decker Kane actually wouldn't be a bad ban. Decker Kane's fantastic for a map like Inferno Shrines. Okay, gonna get rid of Mal'Ganis instead. They don't want to deal with like Dark Conversion and stuff like that. Dark Conversion has been a bit of a priority on the Mal'Ganis players. And we've got Alexstrasza. Hell yeah. Alexstrasza picked up for the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. Is there a globe? Is there a hero with a globe talent that they want to prioritize with that? Or is this going to be like a E-build Alexstrasza? We'll see. Last two picks, though. Still, I don't know if you really want to go for the stitches here.
The wait is over.
I like it, actually. I really like the draft of Three-Legged Cat. I like the Varian. The Varian Cassie is pretty nice. The Blind and the Tychus will be huge. Oh, what is this last pick, though? Sorry. Apologies. Missed the chance. You could go Kael'thas here if you wanted to grab Globes at level 1 for Alexstrasza. And grab Regeneration Master as well. Or Mana Addict. This is my after round at the draft. Okay, a lot of control. A lot of control from Furious Bloody Investigation. Pretty interesting draft for both sides. Alright, so the first best of 3 of the day is a no-goal. First best of 3 of the day is a no-goal. The Banshee Cup logo is actually covering the Maiev slot, like, kind of perfectly. Anyways, we'll start up the gamble in a moment here, introduce the teams, check out the level 1s. All that good stuff as we are here on map number 3. First best of 3 of the day of the upper bracket quarterfinals. On the left-hand side, Furious Bloody Investigation. Serenity on your Maiev. You'll see a Rickety Noob Garrosh. Locana will be your Alexstrasza. We've got a TV Coffee Tychus, and Leoric will be played by Curtis. To the right side of the map, Three-Legged Cat. High Wraith is your Junkrat. BRB Soaking Chen. Captain Rex, Cassia, Deviant, Anduin, and the Father will be played by Dark. Alright, Twitch Gambles up and available. Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. Alexstrasza will go for Globes at level 1. Circle of Life, you have the Osin's Renewal. Get some globe value off that. Tychus is going to go for Press the Advantage, so he has a 1 range increase. Thank you, Ashmantle, for the reminder. Yes, there is the gamble going on right now. Who's going to win map number 3 of this best of 3 series? We also have Cassia going into Thunderstroke. Chen will be Freshest Ingredients level 1, as Leoric is already in top lane, pushing up a wave, but Chen won't miss out much, if any, experience. Alright, Garrosh looks to step in with a Groundbreaker right there. Did go for Unrivaled Strength level 1 for the throw range increase. Frozen Punisher is your first Punisher of the map. And Furious Bloody Investigation does grab themselves a camp for bottom lane.
Here we go.
Alright. Good gambles on the line for map 3. More camps to be grabbed as well, as we also have the mid lane Impaler camps traded out right there. Leoric is able to Wraith walk out. Ashmantle is the best. I agree. Alright. Well. Oh, Leoric's not going for the camp. He's just taking a long, safe rotation. Okay. Alexstrasza letting the fort front gate do all the work for her. She stays mounted. Meanwhile, mid lane, Coffee getting low, does go down. Varian Tossed in front of the fort front gate. Nice concussion mine out from Junkrat. Was able to zone enemies off of the circle of healing from Alexstrasza. Leoric gonna pick up Neil Peasants level 4. So you have the increased damage to minions, or excuse me, to mercenaries and monsters. Monsters being the little skeletal defenders around the objective. Which, as I said, we've got our first objective top lane, Frozen Punisher. These fallen shamans won't get any sort of split pressure during the objective, but it does get experience, pushes up the wave. And maybe you get a good team fight. You can use that to amplify some siege on the fort front gate. Shen flying kicks in. Already 10 regeneration globes for him. Anduin with the leap of faith in time. Chastise Piercing Light picks up its first stack right there as Serenity goes in with the Umbral Bind, pulls Varian back into the enemy team. The Light Well's not enough, and first kill to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. 1-to-1 in kills, and our Frozen Punisher's looking pretty good to our blue squad. But death timers are low. Junkrat and Maiev are actually split pushing right now for their respective sides. Level 7 is faster to Three-Legged Cat, but already 24 and rising Skeletal Defenders to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. DRB Soaking goes in for the flying kick. Leoric doesn't land the Drain Hope. Circle of Life Healing will connect onto a few of the allies. Charge, taunt, concussion mine, eaten by the Indomitable. BRB Soaking thrown to the fort front gate. Stagger's activated by Chen. He tanks a lot of damage. Some damage over time to be mitigated by his brew. And also gets some healing from Anduin. One globe away for Alexstrasza on her level 1. Pops the Dragon Queen. Gets the double healing down on the ground. BRB Soaking now trying to get out. Another Leap of Faith used onto the Chen. And that is first objective to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation, and Alexstrasza picks up her 15th globe, so now, every time she throws down a circle of healing, or the, the abundance, she'll spawn a regeneration globe. Leoric has rotated down out of this top lane siege to go split soak against the Junkrat, and there was a chance to take down BRB Soaking. No kill will be found into them, and the fort drops down to about 75%. Has anyone tried out the Resurgence of the Storm through a StarCraft 2? Yes, we did last week. I have YouTube videos about it. There was a lot of people on YouTube who were upsetty spaghetti that my quote-unquote clickbait YouTube title. It is I think it's my most downvoted video I've ever put out. It also is, I think, my most viewed video I've ever put out, so I don't know, this is something. It's very good. Alrighty, 10 Talontier is here. We'll cycle through those numbers. Valkyrie goes fishing for an enemy, doesn't find anything. Wandering Keg goes in as well. And nice life binder to connect onto Maiev. Flying kick out from Chen. Reckety Noob is displaced by a concussion mine. Containment disc did have dark inside of it. Leap of Faith will save the Varian and Tomb to follow all that up, and now Leoric needs to Wraith walk out. The downvotes are just stupid. Yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't upset me. If anything, we giggle about it. It's honestly comical to me that people are that upset. But you know what? In a world where there's war and famine, make sure we gotta downvote those videos. Those clickbait titles can't have those. It's not even clickbait either. It's pretty clear. It's HOTS patch notes, Resurgence of the Storm patch notes. It's kind of clear what it is. Even the thumbnail says Resurgence of the Storm. Oh, nice hug of the fort right there. The Valkyrie doesn't pull a Reckoning Noob into the enemy team. No gank onto Garrosh. Engagement is engagement. It's true. People are whiny, yeah. As I said, it's something to giggle about. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Riptire is canceled out by a containment disc. Nicely done by Maev right there. Second objective phase is up and available. Alexstrasza Dragon Queen will expire in a moment here. But the first handful of skeletal defenders will go to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation.
Here we go.
How else can you make a difference? By being here and cheering on Bandit. Commandeer Odin activated right now. 29 skeletal defenders to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation for this Arcane Punisher. And the Commandeer Odin is getting some poke around the objective. Wandering Keg from Chen splits the enemy a bit. Varian Containment Disc did. Warlord's Challenge onto BRB Soaking. But Junkrat's got a concussion mine that does save the Chen for the time. Looks like actually Chen is fine completely here, but it will be the objective still to the side of Furious Bloody Investigation. Now Cassia being thrown out by Garrosh. We have Anduin caught inside the Entomb. Tychus will get the ally tossed by Garrosh. There's a Groundbreaker to try and slow down BRB Soaking from taking out the Terran, and someone will get that last auto attack onto Chen. Someone will get that last auto attack onto Chen. Liork goes down, Anduin to fall. Someone finally gets the last auto onto Chen. Containment Disc not connecting onto Cassia. Meanwhile, Varian very low on the right-hand side. Groundbreaker onto Cassia. She fends onto the wave. She also has that movement speed. The War Traveler. And the Punisher gets a jump onto Junkrat. He'll get the concussion mine self-cast and he's out of there. But the fort will be saved in bottom lane. Leo gets a thick wave into the top. Mid fort takes a bit of damage, but I don't think it will fall here. The minion wave is a little too thin. Okay, just checking out the level 13s. We got full concussion mine build for our Junkrat. The Ripper. Oh, wait, hold on. Toss. Warlord's Challenge. Containment Disc goes out, but I don't think it connected into Chen. Chen is getting a nice split onto Alexstrasza. She pops the Life Bonder onto full health target, giving herself full HP. Maev will go down. It's 1-for-1 trade. Chastise from Anduin. Indomitable will deny that. Reckoning Noob is taunted by Varian. Meanwhile, in top lane, Liork is able to get a free fort, so can't be too upset about that. You didn't lose anyone else. There was an attempt to take down Alexstrasza and Garrosh, but no kills are found. Concussion mine, uh-oh. That might be a kill onto Coffee, as Alexstrasza did hearth out. A rough moment for Tychus, as the healer had just left. Entomb finds the Anduin, locks him out of disengaging. Self-cast Light Bomb, avoided by the Vault of the Wardens of Maev. Containment Disc into Varian as Liork is trying to Wraith Walk into the enemy. Does have the ominous Wraith. No Royal Focus level 16 yet. Alexstrasza gets bopped. Chen goes in with the Flying Kick. Does he have Wandering Keg up and available? Not for 24 seconds. Warlord's Challenge. And the bottom fort does go down. Alright, Mortar Punisher for the mid lane. Junkrat's gonna get his concussion mine out and such. So anyways, back to food talk, chat. Now, last night I made that curry after stream. It was delicious. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, ooh, what do I have for dinner tonight? And I was like, yep, I got more curry. And I think I'll just make fresh rice. I don't think I had leftover rice from last night. Sixteens are here on both sides. We got a DC from the Anduin, and looks like we'll have a pause. So let's, as always, let's jump out of the game for competitive integrity, and we'll wait for the Anduin to reconnect. A little unfortunate right there, but as I said, we jump out of the game. There you go. The sun's starting to rise, chat. Looks like the Anduin thinks he's back. Readies are being requested. And we'll get back into this in just a second. Very short DC. Oh. One of the enemies might have walked away, though. We'll see. Yes, they are. They are here. Riptire from Junkrat as the Anduin comes out of the containment disc, pops the light bomb. Anduin takes down Maev. Garrosh low on the right-hand side. Cassia fends through the Tychus. He goes down. Rickety Noob should get picked off as well. Eventually. Uh-oh. Alex Straza? Looks like Leo is able to disengage. It's golden curry. It's a Japanese golden curry. With potatoes and carrots. And beef. Beef, potatoes, and carrots. And I just went for like medium heat because I thought that'd be nice and easy on my tummy. The hot's not that bad. But I just went for something simple. Wandering Keg, flying kick in. Chen's trying to get this Tychus over to his allies. Tychus will go down to Varian. Warlord's challenge from Garrosh as a bit of a... was an Umbral Vine pull, I think? No, I actually don't know what displaced them for that moment. Oh, probably a concussion mine? Nope. I'm not sure. My brain's not registering things. Stuff is happening on the screen. A series of events are unfolding in front of our eyes as the map is ever evolving. Midkeep is going to be going down. Three-legged cat. Mushrooms are good with it. I'm not a big mushroom fan. It's a texture thing. Just don't care for mushrooms. But I would agree they would probably be very good with it. Alex Straza gets thrown out by her allied toss from the Garrosh, and it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, Three-legged cat, reverse sweep. GG, well played. Three-legged cat will continue through the upper bracket, and Furious Bloody Investigation drop down to the lower bracket. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Nice, Maev, nice.